I grew up on a big farm, a big working farm, with barns and fields and cows and horses and ponds to fish in and caves to crawl around in. There was a security in that which you don't have when the pond gets bigger, which of course I appreciate more now. The Kentucky Arts Commission started giving out monies for community theater. One was started for us, a little community theater in the basement of the local library, the Goodnight Library. To this day I dream of that space. Those spaces still are sacred to me. I drive by and I thank that space. That's where I first was able to practice my art. My first paying gig, I was on tour doing Charlie's Aunt with Roddy McDowell and Vincent Price. We played Louisville, and I thought, oh, to come to my home state and be on the stage in a professional production, I thought, I've just made it now. I came out to Los Angeles originally to do graduate work in theater, but being a young adult, I did have a newfound interest in paying the rent. So I remember going and seeing a casting agent here. She looked at my resume and she went, "Yes, dear, we know you can do Shakespeare, but can you act?"
Her sister called me up from Bowling Green and said, "I think my sister needs to do a fundraiser for you." And I didn't disagree. Although she had made it big, she never lost that understanding of how important the theater world is, and especially struggling theaters in small towns. She was from that.
So I was happy to go back and give a little back of a place that had given me so much.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
Well, when I got the script for Ghostbusters, I thought, this is so original. I was not quite accustomed to being in the company of improvisational actors, so that was new for me, and that was a learning curve for me as well. From the very beginning, we just had a kind of chemistry that you just can't manufacture that. We loved the material, the times. It was the generation that was pushing past what it really meant to be not a feminist, but a working woman in the world.
Have you seen him in his underwear?
It was just a great soapbox for a lot of ideas that had resonance with women, and it was fun to be current and funny and in that company of wonderful actors. The arts is what elevates us, you know. It's in the countryside, it's in the woods, it's in the basement of libraries. The arts is it and always has been.